Oh, you're getting some exercising good. You won't believe what just came out from Indiana Fever's training camp. And no, this isn't your regular practice video. Guess what? A secret video just came out online and it's making everyone talk in the basketball world. The Indiana Fever's camp wasn't just a workout. It was like a battle of plans, hard work, and being really focused and leading everything, none other than Caitlin Clark. The WNBA's record-breaking superstar, this isn't the Clark you. Thought you knew the video that got out, which is now getting popular on X and everywhere, shows a version of Caitlin that's changed into something really, really good. She's not just out to show herself, she's on a mission to be the best, and let's just say the rest of the team should be very, very worried. You've got to see this to believe it. Clark is really strong now. Her body better, her focus much sharper. She ran through full court sprint super fast. And then get this, Izali made 3. Shot after a 3 shot in a shooting challenge from every spot. Her shots perfectly aimed, her pasas, no-look amazing pasas that made teammates like Aaliyah Boston and Kelsey Mitchell look like stars in a basketball dance. And let's talk defense. She guarded pretend opponents like she was already in the WNBA finals. This wasn't practice, this was making a point, but here's the best part. This whole practice was like a mind game masterclass. Clark wasn't just working hard, she was leading. She yelled out plays, made spirits higher, and wanted greatness with that fire in the belly feeling you only see in legends. People inside say she's been watching game videos for hours, thinking quietly, meeting one-on-one with new head coach Stephanie White, and caring about every single detail. This isn't just about the body, this is mind fighting. And Clark's playing chess while the rest of the teams are stuck playing checkers. And speaking of Coach White, you wouldn't believe how she reacted when she first saw Clark in action. She was amazed at a recent Purdue Talk. White compared Clark's drive to none other than T. Catchings, calling her a sponge for coaching, soaking up changes to her footwork, defense, and playmaking like she's getting ready for a takeover. After seeing the video that got out, White's amazement only got bigger because what she saw wasn't just possible greatness, it was becoming amazing. Fans are excited. The Fever aren't just trying for a playoff spot, they're looking to roll over their way to the WNBA finals. And Caitlin Clark, she's no longer the one being chased, she's the one chasing, she's the storm. She's the leader of a wolf pack that's about to tear through the league. If you thought last season was crazy, buckle up, Clark 2.0 has come, and she's not taking prisoners. You won't believe what hit Stephanie White completely without words. And mind you, this is a woman who's seen everything. Stephanie White, the Indiana basketball legend who once led the Fever to championship glory both as a player and a coach, thought she had already seen the best of greatness. But even with her amazing past, nothing got her ready for the force of nature that is Caitlin Clark 2.0. Guess what? After years of watching the Fever fall into being not very good, missing the playoff season after season, White was brought back to rebuild a fallen kingdom. And just when hope seemed like a faraway dream, bam, Caitlin Clark enters the picture like a storyline out of a sports movie. The same Caitlin who led the Fever to their first playoff appearance in almost a decade. The same Caitlin who's now stronger, sharper, faster, and scary when the training camp video that got out surfaced, showing Clark tearing through drills like a woman on a mission. White's jaw practically hit the floor. She wasn't just watching a great player get better. She was watching the rebirth of a dynasty. Clark's muscle-packed body, lightning-fast decision, and tough mentality. Yeah, even White was shocked. This wasn't just possible greatness. This was a power change. White, who's coached legends, played alongside giants, and lifted trophies, was left in amazement. Not just by Clark's raw skill, but by way she commands the court, setting the mood with every fiery pass and killer 3, White reportedly said. Clark reminds her of Tama Catchings. But now she's going a step further. Clark isn't just copying legends, she's becoming one, and it gets crazier. This isn't a one-person show. Clark's surrounded by backup, a team carefully picked by the front office to match her hunger. We're talking about Aaliyah Boston bullying defenders in the post, Kelsey Mitchell raining fire from far away, and a bench unit so tough they make second quarters look like fourth quarter crunch time, with Caitlin leading the charge like a battle-hardened general. The Fever aren't just trying for playoffs. They're out to destroy anything in their path. Every screen, every switch, every possession screams revenge tour. So, yeah, Stephanie White's eyes weren't just wide with pride. They were burning with belief. After years in the wilderness, the Fever have a superstar, a coach who's seen the promised land, and a roster ready to bulldoze their way back to the top. Mark it down, the Fever are back, and they're not here to play nice. They're here to run the WNBA. Over Stephanie White is back where she belongs, on the sidelines for the Indiana Fever, but this time she's not alone. She's armed with a game-changing rookie who's taking the league by storm, Caitlin Clark. And guess what? This pairing might just be the most dangerous coach-player duo the WNBA has seen in years. You won't believe this, but Stephanie White's journey has come full circle. She once led the Indiana Fever to WNBA Finals glory in 2015 as head coach, yes, in her very first year in charge. Before that, she was a great player for the very same team, a tough guard with a high basketball IQ. That's right. She's been a WNBA champion, an NCAA champion with Purdue, a Big Ten Player of the Year, and later a respected coach at Vanderbilt. But here's the shocker. The Fever, after all that promise, fell into a nearly 10-year-long slump. They missed the playoffs year after year. Fans drifted. The excitement faded until now. Caitlin Clark has entered the building and everything is changing. Clark isn't just a rookie, she's a force of nature. She broke college basketball records, packed arenas across the country, and brought new fans into the women's game. Her vision unreal, her shot deadly, her confidence off the charts, and guess who's the perfect coach to guide her? You guessed it, Stephanie White. See, White and Clark are cut from the same cloth. They both play smart, hard, and with heart. Clark is a sponge, coachable, hungry, and always asking questions, and White, she's got the answers. From play design to leadership training, Stephanie is molding Caitlin into more than just a superstar. She's shaping her into a franchise cornerstone. Now imagine this. Caitlin Clark, all buffed up, leading the charge with a stacked roster behind her. The Fever didn't just draft Clark and call it a day. They built around her. They've added reinforcements, tightened up their system, and rallied the fan base with Stephanie at the helm. They're not just planning to compete. They're preparing to demolish anyone who stands in their way. And get this, White isn't just calling plays. She's teaching Caitlin how to lead, how to own the spotlight, how to dominate with grace and grit. This is more than coaching, it's mentorship, and it's working. You can feel it in the air. The Indiana Fever are back to playoffs within reach for the first time in nearly 10 years. The culture reborn, the WNBA watching closely, because when you put a battle-tested leader and a generational talent together, you get sparks. This isn't just a team with potential, this is the dawn of a new empire. And guess what? It's only the beginning. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel for more updates. Stay tuned.